Hey guys, today I'm gonna be analyzing Genshin organizations in conflict based on Dr. Gregory's 10 stages of genocide. Some of this will be dark, so you're welcome to skip it. Let's get right into the video. Stage 1 is classification, which is characterized by an us versus them mentality. In Genshin, there are plenty of different groups and species, but the only ones that generally don't get along with each other are the Abyss Order, the Fatui, the twin protagonists, the Heavenly Principles, and ancient Khaenriah. Stage 2 is symbolization. The Fatui have their insignia and masks, which are worn as a form of mockery of the divine. These serve to identify them as members of their organization. Different nations also have their own flags. Stage 3 is discrimination. For example, when Lyney was revealed to be a Fatui in the trial, lots of people automatically assumed he is guilty, and even the main character stopped trusting him. During a story quest, Ganyu beats up a Fatui soldier that was simply picking berries on the roadside, and for no good reason other than seeing his uniform. There is also some level of segregation, since they have their own banks, diplomats, hotels, and an orphanage. In the Church of Barbatos, a man is urging his kid to stay away from the Fatui. They also get randomly attacked in the wild and seem to lack civil rights. Stage 4 is dehumanization. In the beginning of the game, Diluc is seen torturing an Abyss mage like it's no big deal. Although the Abyss denizens now look like monsters, they used to be human, and some of them still retain their consciousness. I'm not sure if in-game mechanics count, but treasure hoarders, eremites, and Fatui drop loot just like monsters even though they are human. This also implies grave robbing. Stage 5 is organization. The Abyss Order has a leader and also the Prince, which is the Abyss twin. Meanwhile, the Fatui have a meritocratic military structure and are led by the Harbingers. Some other organizations include, but aren't limited to, the Eremites, the Academia, Knights of Favonius, Watatsumi Resistance Forces, Shumatsuban, Treasure Hoarders, and Liu Chising. Stage 6 is polarization. For example, when the chasm was closed off, no one spared a thought to the Fatui trapped down there and let them to die. The few evildoers became the vocal majority, while the common soldier who enlists to get a better life for their family suffer in silence. The Fatui aren't allowed to reveal their identities, otherwise they pay with their life, and passwords are used to maintain secrecy. Leaders such as Barbatos get beaten up, or in the case of La Signora, murdered in cold blood by Raiden Shogun. A Harbinger can end up in prison despite being innocent, as seen with Tartaglia. Stage 7 is preparation. Although it's unclear why they need the Gnosis, Piero alludes to the end of the old world in the trailer, and it's likely that they will take revenge on Celestia and the Abyss Order. Collecting the sigils of permission, sending Harbingers to find Gnosis, and training orphans as recruits are all ways of preparing for the future. Summoning Wasile was a way of preparing a genocide of Liyue, and the Traveler's Journey is also a path toward the Grand Showdown. Stage 8 is persecution. This mostly happens to vision holders while Raiden was still supporting the Vision Hunt decree. The nation's borders were closed and all outside contact was cut off. The resistance forces had to resort to dangerous, unorthodox methods such as delusions to defend themselves. Stage 9 is extermination. When Wasile was summoned, he tried to exterminate the people of Liyue. Elemental life forms are also widely agreed upon as something to be exterminated, although this is more akin to pest control than actual genocide. The cataclysm which led to the destruction of Khaenriah was the only successful genocide in the game, and there is perhaps only 2 survivors who haven't lost their humanity yet. The Cryo Gemstone also has the item description, "Burn away the old world for me," which foreshadows the main character's involvement in some pretty dark stuff. Stage 10 is denial. For example, Tartaglia acts friendly with the main characters as if he didn't try to beat them up and summon Wasile before. Even the audience is subtly led to believe that since the land used to belong to Wasile, he has the right to destroy it. Scaramouche literally deletes himself from Irminsul to escape the guilt of the Tataratsuna disaster. But the biggest denial of all is that everything I just described is a part of a game rated teen. This concludes my analysis. Hope you all have a great day. Bye!